Alrighty, so Brenda Snipes is deuces. She will not make it to January 4th. She will not collect $200 or, well, a bigger technical portion of her pension, as Rick Scott, in one of his last moments, has fired her. Actually, technically, he has removed her for dereliction of duty, malfeasance, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Now, is this really a punishment? Well, first and foremost, she doesn't get to leave on her own terms. So for the rest of time, her kids and grandkids and everything, she will be known as the second Broward supervisor of elections to have been removed from office. It may technically affect her pension a little bit. I don't think they can't take away her entire pension, but part of that resignation to January 4th was to potentially get another couple months or potentially even a whole year of money, and that's potentially she could lose that. She could there would be a trial in the Senate, is normally how you would convict. There may be a slight change in her pension, but the big thing for politics is that Rick Scott, not Ron DeSantis, makes the replacement. So Peter Anatoaci, I'm really butchering my Italian today. He's the replacement, and what that means is that because it's Rick Scott who made the replacement and not Ron DeSantis, the fact that he's a Republican, that's on Ron. That's not on Ron. That's on Rick. But also, the supervisor of elections has a lot of clout over, of course, what happens in the county for elections. Now, the state requires 7 to 14 days of early voting in the primary, presidential preference, and general. Well, it's a Democratic county. He could choose to do the minimum instead of the maximum. He could choose to do fewer polling sites instead of the maximum. He could choose to not put them in colleges. I'm not a fan, and I've made a video about how colleges are actually a really bad place to put them in general for early voting, but he could choose to, well, just get rid of those early voting sites. Has an awful lot of leeway, tremendous leeway on hiring. He's the guy for the next 2 years. And it insulates Ron DeSantis from those decisions. So it's a good move in politics. It's a good move to get rid of Brenda Snipes. It has the potential to help the Republican nominee in 2020. His name is Donald Trump. It could help him in his reelection a little bit in Broward. We'll see, though. So this has been a quick video. And Brenda Snipes, deuces. Don't let the door hit you in the ass. You sucked.